under control en route to
McKay. Where? I'm on my way.
The property market is rising, I know that, but there's still bargains out there. What are you earning? 29 and a half grand.
Where's that ambulance?
And the mortgage times 2.5, that is bugger all, really.
Podge, prioritise. First the unconscious man bleeding from the ears, then the property chat, okay? Call that ambulance again, make sure they know it's an emergency.
That won't make any difference.
Just call them.
Told you it was coming. You know who that is, don't you?
Yep.
First impressions say head injury sustained by a serious assault. He's been taken to St Helens and we'll have a clearer picture once doctors have had a look.
Any chance it was just a fall?
According to Podge, not unless he fell from a height, bounced on his face.
Any witnesses?
Not yet. But we're checking the security cameras outside the arcade.
I'm on section this morning and I'm heading up to the scene.
Okay. Well, let me know if we get anything.
Come on, Vincent, open up.
If you've got a warrant, you can stick it through the letterbox.
Nothing like that, Vincent. We just need a word.
Welcome back to Dublin Air.
It's about Darren.
Darren's been here with me all night, so whatever you're trying to pin on him, you can forget about it. And whatever witness you have that says otherwise is a liar. Darren is a sensitive boy. He suffers with the red mist. You know, he needs counselling, not persecution.
Darren's been hurt. Been taken to St Helens.
What do they want?
It's about Darren.
Nicked, is he?
He's been taken to hospital.
If you need a lift, we can run you up to the hospital.
Seriously?
Yes, Mum. I can't. I'm in the car on the way to work. Well, why didn't you just say so? So better be quick. I'm due in court in 40 minutes.
You're going to have to cancel that.
I can't cancel. I can't.
Michael, tell her what you told me.
What were you thinking? Fighting? With one of the Kylies of all people.
He knows it was stupid.
Insane would be closer to the mark.
Michael only hit him once.
You're certain of that?
Yeah, just once.
Because the medical report will list his injuries, so if you're lying...
Maybe twice then.
He was acting in self-defense. That's the important thing.
You have to be able to prove self-defense. When we go down to the station to make your statement, you have to have your story.
No.
No station, no guards, you promised, Mum.
You're joking, right?
Michael says there was no witnesses.
And what about Darren Kylie? What's he gonna say when he wakes up?
He's so off his head, he probably won't remember what happened.
It's Michael's word against a Kylie. Who do you think they're going to believe? All I'm asking is that we hold on. No point rushing down to the station, not yet. Not until we have to.
Yeah. Amy. 1 minute, okay? Just take a seat.
Just keep walking and don't make eye contact.
So you made out of the compound alive, did you?
Yeah, jumping out a window and hiking into town is just what every girl wants after a night of romance.
Not long now, and that'll all be a thing of the past.
The sex?
The lying and the sneaking around.
Don't we?
And you're sure about this? 'Cause once we go, it's gonna be so hard coming back.
I'm sure. Yeah. Almost forgot. Here's another 250s.
Yeah, we're closed.
Where were you? I might have been calling you.
Nowhere. Here. Why?
Darren's in the hospital.
What? What happened to him?
You gotta hide him, will you come on?
It's just here.
That's it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Looks like Kylie's struggling to defend himself here, so it could be the end of a sustained assault. Maybe something that started somewhere else. And the assailant's wearing a red shirt. So let's check all the cameras around town and see if he shows up on it.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, guys.
How long is this going to take? Checking every camera. All bloody day. Hours and hours of empty street, empty street, empty street. Dog walks by, empty street.
Is anyone seeing you?
No, not yet.
Someone will be out in a minute.
Can I help?
Yeah, I'd like to report an incident.
Okay.
Last night I saw a fight down by the old swimming bath.
Do you think you can identify them?
One was Darren Kylie. And the guy who started it was Michael Hennessy.
That woman was an innocent bystander.
She looked dodgy to me.
Sean, you're the reason we're not allowed to carry guns, do you know that?
They're hauling Michael Hennessy in for the Kylie assault.
Thought all the trouble between them was over.
Nah, the North had troubles. Hennessy and Kylies were at war.
You better start praying it's not all starting up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you laugh now, but you wait until it's all kicking off.
What's the worst they can do?
Double our workload. The best thing that ever happened was Jack Hennessy getting cancer. That's the truth. With him gone, it all started to quieten down. Be back to its worst now.
Aren't you two supposed to be checking cameras?
Should we have Hennessy? And a witness?
You still need to check cameras, see if anything corroborates or contradicts their statement. And you.
Yes, Sarge.
You do know you've just been shot in the face by a carjacker. 5 minutes and you two back out.
I want to know who did this.
Thank you for coming in at such short notice.
I'd like it noted that Michael is attending this interview voluntarily.
It's been noted.
And this in no way should be construed as admission of guilt.
Of course.
Take a seat.
So you've received your legal caution?
Yeah.
You understand you're not under arrest and you can leave the station at any time.
Yeah.
Great. Now, just so I can get a clearer picture of what happened, Michael, you're claiming that Darren Kylie was the aggressor. That he started the fight and that you were only acting in self-defense.
That's right.
Do you mind me asking, what injuries did you sustain while defending yourself from Mr. Kylie's attack?
None, really.
I see you hurt your hand, Michael.
He said no injuries.
You see, we have an eyewitness who claims that Michael here was the aggressor.
We can't comment on that.
We also have CCTV footage of part of the fight, and it shows Michael attacking Darren Kylie, Darren trying to defend himself, Michael punching him and Darren falling. Then Michael following in what appears to be an aggressive pursuit, Michael's fists drawn back, ready to throw another punch, and at no point does Darren Kylie even attempt to strike you.
Michael was acting in fear of his life.
Darren Kylie was unarmed and on the ground.
Darren Kylie had been extremely aggressive and had made explicit threats against Michael's life. Michael had no choice but to physically defend himself, especially in light of Darren Kylie's well-known history of violence.
I have an errand to run, so you can check this one. I'll collect you later.
You joking?
Doesn't take two pairs of eyes to look at a bit of security footage.
I'd say the criminals can't sleep at night with you on the beat.
You might be lucky. You might catch someone doing a drive-off. You wouldn't get us a cup of tea and a wagon wheel. Nice and milky, 2 sugars.
So, we'll talk outside.
Can someone tell me what's going on? What happens next?
We'll talk with Darren Kylie. It's up to get his side of things too, and then we'll send a file to the DPP.
Well, you know you can't believe a word those Kylies say.
Come on, Mum. Come on.
Well,
it wasn't one punch, and it wasn't self-defense. They've got a witness and CCTV footage of the fight.
Stupid boy. You're going to have to keep your head down, Michael. Kylies are going to be in the warpath.
I was provoked.
Yeah, well, that might be a little nuanced for Vincent Kylie. Come on.
Katie, if you have to go back to work.
No, I want to stay here with you.
There's no point in the three of us being here. I'll call you if there's any news. You're a good girl. Suppose, better call your mother. You with the news? Yeah? I take it you have a number? Yeah.
Do you want me to do it?
No. No, I'll call her.
Thanks. 350, isn't it?
That's okay. It's on us.
Here's the notes from the interview and Michael Hennessy's caution statement.
What's your reading of it all?
He's lying. It's obvious. It's more to this than we've been told.
Yeah. Any news from the hospital?
Nothing new.
We need to be as sensitive as possible with this case. Don't want to inflame a bad situation. Okay, good job in there.
Okay. How's your brother?
He's in intensive care. You should see the state of him, David. Why would anyone do that to someone?
Anything on the CCTV? Hello?
No, nothing.
You're not sulking because I left you there alone, are you?
I'm not sulking.
Sulking's very unattractive, especially in a young lady.
There's a month's wages. We're not going to need you any longer, Katie.
You're firing me.
Letting you go with immediate effect.
You mean now?
Yes, now, please.
Why? What have I done?
The job's no longer available.
Mum, you can't just sack her.
David, there's customers waiting to be served. Now, David. If you need a reference...
Stuff your reference.
Kylies are barred.
Why?
Just do as you're told like a good boy.
Thanks. No, I appreciate it. That was Michael Hennessy did that to Darren. Tom O'Quinn, he was down the station when the guards brought him in. Said he looked guilty as hell.
Who look guilty as hell?
Hey.
I'm sorry, you have to wait here.
No pulse, start CPO.
Absolutely not. There's no way Michael is pleading guilty. No way.
A not guilty verdict is a long shot. Plead guilty to assault, which will mitigate in our favour, and we should be looking at a suspended sentence. Then you can put all this behind you and get on with your life. Yeah?
Michael.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
James, we've company. Everyone's here. What is it?
I've just been to the hospital.
Darren Kylie.
He died 45 minutes ago.
So, where is he then? Where's Darren?
Nah. We didn't want to tell you. Not over the phone.
I want to see him.
You can't. Not till after the post-mortem.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
No!
You'll be cautioned, read your rights, and they may ask for a DNA sample. They'll want to interview you again and go over your statement, but remember, don't answer any questions without consulting me first.
Are they going to charge me?
That's up to the DPP, but if there is a charge, it's more likely to be manslaughter than murder.
But not going to keep me in overnight or anything?
Let's not worry about that for now. We should go.
Find out who the witness is.
Let's just focus on getting Michael through this.
Just find out.
Michael, there'll be photographers and TV cameras there. Don't stoop or try to hide your face. You'll only look guilty. And don't smile. Do not smile.
It's my boy.
So, what do you think?
I think with that much hair product, you should probably avoid naked flames.
Gotta look my best with the cameras outside.
Nice. The compassionate face of policing.
The handsome face of policing.
What's up?
Hey.
For those of you who haven't heard, Darren Kylie died last night, and Michael Hennessy has been asked to come in for questioning today. Now, he is to be treated the same as any other suspect, without favour or special treatment, because in my station we serve the law, and that's fair and impartial, without exception. As you may know, Hennessy is my brother-in-law, so to ensure that we remain above reproach, I will have no further involvement in this case. Nikki will be taking over the investigation. Everything goes through her.
As you've probably seen, there's a significant media presence outside, but in case you are in any doubt, we do not comment on this case. This is not an opportunity for you to get your mug on the telly, and yes, I do mean you, Garda Holden. Okay, thanks.
Thanks, sir.
Sir? I have a word, boss.
Yeah, go ahead.
In private.
I've got a meeting in 5 minutes, but why don't you come to my office later, we can have a word then, okay?
Alright.
You ready?
Yeah.
Michael, have you got a word? Michael. Michael, have you got a second? Michael.
Michael,
Please, Michael. Michael, one second. Step back now.
What did McKay want?
Nothing.
Didn't look like nothing to me.
What did it look like, Podge?
Like you and the super were having a nice, cosy, private chat.
Exactly. Private.
What can I do you for?
Actually, we need to speak to Niamh.
Oh, my mate.
We just wanted to inform you that Darren Kylie died last night.
I heard. So I need to go through your witness statement again. Make sure we have everything.
Okay.
Would lunchtime suit you to pop over to the station?
Yeah?
Okay. See you then.
You're doing the right thing, Niamh. Trust me.
We have all our savings invested in this place. I can't jeopardise that.
And you won't. It'll be fine.
Hello.
Thought you would want to know. The Kylies are home.
Trouble?
Well, not yet, but I thought I might go and see them as their FLO. A preemptive action?
Well, it's Nikki's case now, so you'll have to run it by her. But for what it's worth, I think it's a smart idea.
Almost forgot. Bridget Kylie's back.
Great.
There, ma.
What are you going to do about it?
The boy hasn't been buried yet.
No. He's laid out on a mortuary table while the Hennessys strut around as if they own the town.
Michael Hennessy did this, not the whole family.
Shut up, Katie. You don't know what you're talking about. Tell me you're not going to let them get away with this too.
Nobody's getting away with anything.
Should be you with all the money. Fancy cars, the big house. Instead you're stuck here. The Hennessy stole your livelihood and you let them. Now they've killed your son. Are you going to let them get away with that too?
I told you nobody's getting away with anything.
So what are you going to do about it?
I'm going to bury my son.
Vincent. You understand, don't you, Pet?
Yeah.
I know you're not going to let the Hennessy's get away with this.
All this stuff with our families. That's not us, that's them. They can't ruin what we have. What if we stick together? No matter what, me and you stick together. And then we're unbreakable.
Shouldn't even be out. I should be at home. Just can't stand being in the same house as that woman.
And stay here with me. I don't have to open for a couple of hours.
I'll ring the doorbell. You go round the back in case he tries to leg it. 5 minutes, that's all I'm asking. Did you get him?
No, he was too fast for me.
I've been chasing him for ages. He owes me 3 months' rent.
As long as it's important.
I don't know, what's wrong with you today?
There's nothing wrong.
You might want to tell your face that. If you have a problem at work, you can tell me, you know that. You don't need to go to McKay. I'm your partner, that's what I'm here for. To steer you right. Whatever it is, I've probably been through it myself anyway. Trust me.
What would you do if you knew another officer had done something illegal?
What kind of illegal?
Wow. It's fabulous. Just what we need around here. Your dad tells me all this was your idea?
Yeah.
Oh, aren't you the lucky one? Having such a supportive father to hand over the shop like this. But that's what you do when you're a parent. All the hard work is just so we have something to pass on to our children. Everything's for them. You never stop wanting to help them, especially if they're in trouble. I can't help it, it's just animal instinct. I know I'd do anything. Anything at all to protect one of mine.
Likewise. Especially if I thought someone was trying to intimidate one of my daughters.
Don't want to keep you from the work. Know how precarious startups can be. Bye.
Think we can take it she knows about your statement?
Why did you do that?
What?
Poke the bear? Make things worse?
You can't rat on another officer, you just can't.
The girl was underage.
You don't know that.
She was wearing a school uniform.
Could be 17.
Oh, well, that's all right then. McGonagall's married with kids.
Cheating ain't illegal.
Underage sex is.
But you don't know if she's underage. Not for certain.
So I just turn a blind eye?
Yeah, if you want a career.
Now he's overreacting.
Report McGonagall and you may as well hand in your resignation because no one's going to thank you for ratting on a colleague. Not at this station, not at any station.
This is not why I signed up.
Is this the brick they used?
No, that's the other one, the one we keep on the floor. You don't have to be a genius to work out that the Kylies did this. I can give you their address if it helps.
Mum, we don't know they did it.
It's obvious.
Unfortunately, obvious isn't enough. We're bound by things like evidence and proof.
Isn't that your job? Finding evidence and proof.
Mum, even if it was the Kylies, maybe we should just let it go.
Why would I do that?
Because their son died yesterday.
This is criminal damage. And I want someone charged for it. What's your name?
Garda Sean Holden.
And you?
Garda Adrian Kosos.
Well, Garda Adrian Kosos and Garda Sean Holden. I'll be checking in with my son-in-law, Superintendent McKay, to find out how you're getting on with the investigation. Good day.
Yeah, I'm on a diet too.
Eating healthy isn't a diet.
Does look delicious. That's not what I meant. I was just saying it looked nice.
Just take it.
Be rude not to.
Niamh Reid didn't show for her interview.
She said she'd come in.
Patricia Hennessy owns the building the cafe's in.
You can't blame her for not wanting to upset the landlady.
Do you want to tell the boss that? When he asks why we haven't got a statement out of her? Bang on down there now. Impress upon Miss Street the importance of her statement. You got that?
Yeah.
Sharon, if you're free now, we can have that chat.
Actually, we're just about to head out, sir.
Okay. Well, why don't you come and see me later when you get a minute, okay?
Yes, sir.
As your family liaison officer, I'll keep you posted on all matters to do with the case.
So why hasn't Michael Hennessy been charged yet?
We're already questioning somebody in relation to Darren's assault.
My son was murdered, not assaulted.
So that's it. Hennessy gets off on a Mickey Mouse charge?
Of course not.
Your boss is a Hennessy.
Superintendent Mackay has taken himself off this case. Another officer has taken over.
I'll show.
I know how difficult this is.
Really?
But I can tell you from experience, the one thing that really helps is seeing justice done in court.
Yeah, you get justice, sorry.
You're the victims here. You've lost your son. Take things into your own hands and all you're doing is damaging Darren's case. You want justice for your son? Then let us do our job.
Look, I'm sorry I didn't make it in. Work got on top of me.
We can reschedule.
You go ahead. I can hold down the fort.
It was dark that night. I can't be sure what I saw.
I know it's not easy giving evidence against somebody you know, but pretending you didn't see anything, you're helping to cover up a serious crime. Only way we can do our job properly is with the help of people like you. If your family were the victims, wouldn't you wish somebody had the courage to come forward?
Yeah, we would.
Just think about it, Niamh, please.
You play the blinder. Gonna let you do all the talking in future.
You do get the irony here, Podge.
That was completely different.
Why? Because McGonagall's a guard?
No, because you don't even know if a crime was committed.
Well, I'm not doing an awful lot about it, am I?
Sharon, you probably hear this all the time, but you're a smart girl. People like you. You're good at the job. You can go as high as you want, if you don't throw it all away first.
Yeah, come on in. Yeah, close the door. And grab a seat. So, I'm hearing great reports about you, Sharon. Everyone's really pleased. You're settling in well, hard worker, and a team player. We've high hopes for you. So what is it you want to see me about?
There's a course on dealing with young offenders. I was thinking of applying for it.
Yeah. Excellent idea. I'll put in your application and I'll recommend you for it. Don't look so worried. You're doing a great job. That it?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
A 23-year-old local man had
Wait for
the
it.
killing of Darren Kylie the night before last.
Wait.
The assault happened in the early hours of Tuesday morning by the Old Bath. It's believed the victim, Darren Kylie, had earlier been socialising with friends at a pure pub. Mr. Kylie was found with serious head injuries. Geraldine Lina, TV3 News.
Yes! Yes, Darren! Darren! Boom shakalaka!
Tasty.
Okie dokie, let's do this.
We're gonna let you bully Neve out of making a statement.
I told you in here we don't discuss business, family, or sports.
Doesn't leave a whole lot to talk about.
That's the idea.
And how did you get on with the Kylies?
I think Vincent and Keith were receptive, but Bridget,
Not a natural peacemaker.
in the interest of our crime stats alone, I'd happily buy her ticket back to wherever she came from.
A 23-year-old local man has been interviewed today about the killing of Darren Kylie the night before last. Our understanding, he's been released from custody while a file is sent to the DPP.
Is that right? Michael Hennessy gets to go home to his own house, sleep in his own bed, spend time with his own family. Gets to do whatever he wants. Is that justice?
No,
What about Darren? What's he get?
nothing.
They should pay for what happened to Darren. And I don't mean putting their poxy windows in. I mean proper pay. One of them for one of us.
Yeah.
It's what Darren would have wanted. It's what he deserves. It's what the Hennessy's deserve.
I need to talk to you. No, today. As soon as possible. Alright, see you then.
I mean, Michael's had a lifetime of provocation from the Kylies. Why fight this time? And I've watched his interview tapes. They're a case study in what not to do if you don't want to look guilty. What?
We need to call the hospital.
Even when you were young, you loved watching me putting on my face. Then you'd run and get your coat, because you knew it meant we were going out somewhere nice. Remember?
No, I don't. How long is she staying?
I don't know. Till after the funeral, I suppose.
She said that, did she? She said she's leaving after the funeral.
Will you give it a rest? Come on, it's hard on her as well.
Yeah, she's really broken up.
That was the funeral home. The coroner's released Darren's body. I want to know if we plan to wake him at home. It's going to be an open casket. Who's doing the eulogy? And what way we want him dressed for burial, you know? Loads of stuff like that.
Put it back.
What?
Put it back, Damien. No. Tape it up. Thank you.
Hey, Ange. This came for you.
News of my promotion?
Not exactly.
No way.
I'm telling you.
He's messing. It's a wind-up.
Suit yourself. Says it's hereditary, but I bet your pa just taught himself to sleep with an eye open so he can doze on the job.
He's messing, isn't he?
What? I'm knackered. You're driving.
When you're ready, you're with me today.
What does she mean with her?
Means I'm on my own all shift.
Sounded very serious.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Nah. It's definitely not nothing.
Sarge?
I'm ready. No, you're not. Be back on your civvies and tidy your hair.
You think Michael's lying?
Certainly looks that way, yeah.
He's admitted hitting Darren Kylie. What's he got to lie about?
Why he hit him, what really happened that night. He's definitely hiding something. You need to find out what.
Yeah. Claire, would you like to come in now?
So, what does Skipper want?
She said tidy my hair and put on my civvies. What?
What?
You know what it means.
No.
Well, if it's so awful you're not even going to slag me about it, I'm really worried.
It's not that bad.
So you do know?
Let's just Skipper fills you in herself.
Come on, just tell me.
I've got to go.
Sean.
Adrian's waiting. Good luck.
What's all the panic? I just want to make sure we have our story straight.
We do.
As Claire was saying, the police are going to want to talk to you.
Why?
It's the last place Darren Kylie was seen alive.
I'll just say he had his usual skinful and then left alone.
Or if they want to know if he was aggressive or mouthing off, anything like that.
I'll just say no more than usual. Don't tell them anything else.
Yeah, I'm not stupid, David.
Yeah, you better not be, Michael. Because we can't afford to mess this up.
It's been days now. How long are you gonna wait?
As long as it takes to get that murder.
Forget Michael Hennessy. You're wasting your time with him. You never get close. Not now. To be watching him like a hawk.
No, he'll drop his guard.
What about the younger one? He's always alone in the pub.
David? He had nothing got to do with what happened to Darren.
Do you want the Hennessy's to get away with this?
No. Oh, of course not.
Well, that's what's going to happen. They're going to use all their money and all their clout, and Michael Hennessy will walk away scot-free with a slap on the wrist. Unless we do something about it now.
When did you do the test?
Last Saturday, day 12.
And it was positive?
I did too, just to be sure.
And when did the bleeding start?
This morning.
Cramping?
Yeah, but that's probably just nerves.
Okay. Well, it might be nothing, but I'm just going to do a quick scan for peace of mind.
Can you see anything?
I'm really sorry. But there is no heartbeat or evidence to suggest a pregnancy sac has developed. I'm sorry, Claire.
The blue.
It's not even his suit.
It fits.
It looked like he's due in court.
You want to look nice, don't you?
For what? There's no dress code in heaven. Why can't he just wear what he always wears?
Tracky bottoms and a Liverpool top.
Yeah.
Keith, this is hard enough without you making it worse.
I'm not making it worse. I'm speaking up for Darren. He can't do it himself, can he? It's bad enough that he's dead. Dressing him up like a muppet in a suit. Okay. Get David Hennessy.
It's an early stage miscarriage. Most women don't test this soon, so wouldn't even realise they were pregnant. I know how disappointing this is, especially with it being your first attempt. It is only natural, starting out, to believe that IVF will be the magic solution.
When can I go again?
First, I'd like to check your HCG levels.
What are we talking? 1 month or 2 before I can start another cycle?
I don't think that's a question for today.
Yeah, maybe we should take some time and think about things.
What's there to think about?
Lots. Maybe this is a conversation we should be having in private first.
Why don't I schedule that review meeting? An Irish girl called Megan Houlihan was killed yesterday hiking in Ecuador. Her father lives on the coast road. He's her next of kin. So we have to go and break the news to him. All the information from the consulate is in there. Familiarise yourself with every detail. Because there may be questions from the next of kin. And you need to be able to answer them. Yes, Serge.
Today is not the day to be making big decisions like this. You're emotional.
Don't call me emotional.
I don't know what the right thing to say here is.
That would be, I support you.
I do.
That's not what it feels like.
Claire, I saw what you had to go through. The drugs and the injections and the pain and the sickness.
I'm happy to do it.
I'm not sure I'm happy to watch you put yourself through all that again.
Don't you want this?
If this is the price that you have to pay, then I don't know.
No euphemisms like lost or passed away. She's been killed in an accident. Be certain to remember the girl's name, Megan. Not Meg or anything else, just Megan. Don't hesitate or stumble over it. Say it calmly and clearly. Don't be afraid to say, I don't know, if you're asked a question you can't answer. But most of all, remember, our job is not to remove the pain of this girl's death. That's impossible. All we can try to do is reduce the impact of the news.
Missed you.
Me too. I'll try calling you.
You have to keep my phone off home. If Keith found out you were calling me.
Yeah.
All this stuff with Darren's funeral and your one being home. Everyone just going up the walls. Wish I had you to talk to see.
You know you can always see me.
Really. I can just ring you up and we can go for a walk or a meal or pop round to your house like every other couple does.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
David? Yeah, 1 sec.
Go on. It's okay.
Will you meet me this evening on my break? We'll go for a walk on the beach, like every other couple does.
How will I get away? They're expecting me at home.
You're smart. You'll find a way.
Not that smart, I wouldn't be here.
Meet me tonight.
Okay.
This is your first active posting?
Yeah,
How are you settling in?
good. Everyone's been really great.
No teething problems?
No.
Hope Podge isn't teaching you too many shortcuts.
I think he's keeping all them for himself.
So what made you sign up?
Just did some research and I like the sound of it. Felt like a really interesting career path.
Career path. When I started out, the guards was still only a job.
Why did you sign up?
I read this article in the newspaper with some superintendent or commissioner. He was asked what they were looking for, and he said, you don't have to be exceptional in any way. Just average intelligence, average height, average skills. And I thought to myself, I can be average.
Hello.
I've brought a peace offering.
Sugar and everything?
Yes. I don't want to fight.
We weren't fighting.
I was.
Okay, well maybe we were fighting a little.
Why don't we wait until the review appointment with Dr. Caldwell? See what she has to say and make a decision then.
Sounds like a plan.
Good. What's this?
That was supposed to be a surprise for happier times.
A field?
It's much more than that.
Be prepared for a reaction.
I suppose this gets easier the more you do it.
Not really.
So?
It's beautiful.
Isn't it?
But this is a place for a family.
And we'll fill it with one. Look at me. We will have children. I promise you. We'll build a house right there. Be a den at the end of the garden. With a tree house for the kids. And for you, I'll build a hot tub.
A hot tub? Is that the best you can do?
I was gonna say kitchen, but I reckon hot tub was probably better.
I reckon right.
It's gonna be perfect. Trust me.
I do.
He always leaves the pub through the back door. Away from there, there's no cameras. When you're finished, throw that into the sea.
I know, yeah.
I'll be waiting here for you. If anyone asks, me and you are together all evening. You're a good boy, Keith. Remember, this is for Darren.
What now?
Come back tomorrow. Mr. Houlihan? Mr. Houlihan? Mr. Houlihan, can you hear me? Mr. Houlihan! Right, stand back. Call an ambulance and get the AED from the back of the car.
Victor Alpha 101 to Victor Alpha Base. Victor Alpha 101 to Victor Alpha Base.
Go ahead, Victor Alpha 101.
We need an ambulance at
7 Wingate Avenue.
7 Wingate Avenue.
Roger, en route.
They're coming. Better be quick.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, not bad, not bad. Just getting off with the ship now. Fucking memory. You know me, not with the time. This weekend, you still up for a big one? Keep it off my face, like. What's the crack with you? Yeah, to an hour.
Keith.
Katie, what are you doing here?
Claire?
I'll be a minute.
You looking for me?
Not this time. Apparently they've new evidence. Michael's being rearrested and interviewed.
What kind of evidence?
Nicky wouldn't say over the phone, but I'm guessing it's not good. I'll come to you when I'm done.
You expect us to believe that?
Don't care what you believe. Told you already, they owed me wage from the pub that his mother didn't want to pay up. So David was just being decent and giving me what was due.
In an alley at night?
Yeah. And what was he doing there with this?
I was doing right by Darren.
Hell was getting put back inside, doing right by Darren.
And don't think I don't know it was you behind this. Egging him on.
Me?
Yeah.
I swear to God, Vinny, not a clue.
Well, I've told Keith and now I'm telling you. Anything happens to David Hennessy, anything at all, and I'm going straight to the police. And I'll swear I heard you planning the attack, every single detail. You want to smoke? Go outside.
Small cell lung cancer. Aggressive. Mr. Houlihan was a patient here, but recently has been receiving home care from a hospice nurse.
He's dying.
Yes.
How long?
Hard to say. A week. Maybe a bit longer.
Do you think he's up to a visit? This won't take long.
Okay.
Well?
Not here. Just so we're clear, I'm talking to you as my husband, nothing else.
Okay.
But if you feel like I'm compromising your position...
Now you're starting to worry me. Look, I've got nothing to do with Michael's case, so if you want my advice, shoot.
You were right. Michael's been lying. Phone evidence shows that Michael called Darren Kylie the night he was killed.
So they didn't just bump into each other.
Feels unlikely. I mean, Michael calls Darren Kylie for the first time ever and then kills him an hour later. Arguing that's a coincidence is going to be a hard sell.
You need to talk to your brother and find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Mr. Houlihan? We're from the Garda Síochána.
So you're the two lasses I owe a big thank you.
Mr. Houlihan.
My daughter Megan was thinking of joining you lot. At least, I was trying to persuade her to. But in the end, she decided to go off travelling for a year.
Mr. Houlihan, we've something we need to tell you.
I suppose you've been off travelling too. Sensible girl. Next time she phones, I'll be telling Megan what you two did. It might be the thing to get her to change her mind.
Where's the car keys?
Angela and Sharon took them.
What about the other set? Oh, that's lousy.
Forget it.
So I'm on my own today?
Don't care.
You go with Sean. How the pavement work?
No way. What's going on with the rich? My advice, get back before the schools get out.
Those kids can be so cruel.
Thanks a million.
What do you reckon, Adrian? Grab a coffee, head to the beach.
Enjoy the view. All those yummy mummies out there jogging.
You're hilarious.
Just let him go in the car.
Nope. Don't forget your waterproofs. Looks like rain. Hey!
Open up!
No way, Kimo-sabe.
I'm serious, Pudge. Give me those keys.
I think I might get myself a cup of tea, head down to the beach, check out that view you were talking about.
I'm not messing. Open up! Open up!
Don't worry. I'll give you a beep if I see you out walking.
Hey, aren't you two in the car?
Pudge took it.
Well, radio him. Tell him there's reports of domestic over Seacrest Terrace.
Yes, Sarge.
Look, I know you and your ma don't exactly see eye to eye.
You think?
Yeah, well, today, will you make the effort to get along?
Get along.
Today should be about Darren. Nothing else.
I don't get it, Dad. When you look at her, what exactly is it that you see? Tell me. Because it must be something entirely different from the poisonous cow who abandoned us. Otherwise, you wouldn't be asking me to get along with her.
Please, Kate. It's one day for me.
They're here.
Let them in.
I didn't call him.
You were there. You saw. They've a record of every call you've made, including the one to Darren Kylie.
I don't know, but I didn't make the call.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
If Michael says he didn't make the call, he didn't make the call.
You must really want to go to jail, Michael. I can't think of any other reason why you'd persist with these ridiculous lies.
Yeah. I was in the pub that night, and I left my phone on the bar when I went to the toilet. Someone must have used it then.
There you go.
It's true. Ask David. He was working.
I will. I'll ask him now.
Hi, this is David's phone. You know what to do.
In his condition, he should have a relative or a family member with him when we break the news. What?
Nothing, Sarge.
If you've something to say, say it.
If he's going to die anyway, why make it worse by telling him his daughter's dead?
Because it's our job. All we try to do is reduce the impact of this news. Nothing more.
Come off it, Mum. You know Michael's lying as well as I do.
Isn't it possible he left his phone in the bar, someone else used it?
I prefer my legal arguments based on something a little less flimsy than it's possible.
It might be enough to cast doubt in the juror's mind.
I don't get it. Aren't you even a little curious about why he's lying?
I'm more concerned about keeping my son out of prison. And perhaps you should be too.
James thinks he's lying too.
Your husband's a policeman. You're a Hennessy. There's a big difference. If you don't believe Michael about leaving his phone on the bar, go ask David.
I intend to.
Good. And perhaps you should try being a bit more supportive to your own brother.
Was Kylie talking to you? No? Alright, if she calls, tell her I left my phone up in the bar here the night Darren was killed.
Okay. Why?
What's this here for?
Nothing.
Tell me you're joking. After everything that's happened.
I thought it'd be a nice gesture.
I'll just walk in there and say, I know my brother killed your son, but sorry for your loss, Mr. Kylie.
Not like that.
They hate us.
Yeah, even more of a reason to offer an olive branch before things got any worse.
Keith Kylie will take your olive branch and stab you in the face.
They don't all hate us.
Look, stay away from that funeral. And stay away from Katie Kylie. Please, David.
Fine. If that's what you want.
Nice. Another way. He did a great job, didn't he?
He looks like a waxwork dummy.
At least they covered up all the cuts and bruises.
Well, they should have left him there for us all to see. See exactly what Hennessy did to him.
Keith, love, there's another bag in the hall. You wouldn't go get it for us, would you?
Vodka with a KER.
It's half the price.
We're not serving knockoff booze at Darren's funeral.
Why not?
Because it's cheap, disrespectful.
He would have liked it.
How would you know what he'd like?
Give me that. Get your hands off. I'm telling you, Katie, this is
vodka, is it?
I say what I want.
Will you
Will
leave
you?
it? Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Easy.
You don't care about Darren.
Touch me again. I swear, Katie.
Leave
It's my son's funeral.
Oh, is it? Then we're over to here, huh?
Get your hands off me.
Come on.
Katie.
Hey, stop. Relax.
No,
Will you
get
stop
off
it?
me, I'm
Will
telling
you
you.
stop?
She
Stop
started
it.
it.
Get away from me, Kylie.
Thanks, I have it.
What happened to you?
That domestic on Seacrest Terrace happened to me.
Got the husband in there?
Yeah. I tried to arrest him. And the wife headbutted me. I bloody hate domestics.
Listen, the boss is down here. You're asking about your search reports.
Sharon will do it when she gets in later on.
Yeah, I believe his exact words were, tell him I want them now.
Yeah, but Sharon likes paperwork.
He emphasised the now.
Brilliant.
Spoke to the neighbour. She says Mr. Houlihan's wife died a few years ago before he moved in. And as far as she's aware, he doesn't have any brothers or sisters. Certainly none he can mention or ever visited.
Doesn't mean there isn't one.
She also said he was diagnosed 7 months ago, after Megan left. Didn't want to tell her about the cancer. Didn't want to worry her or ruin her trip.
You finish here. See if you can find any letters or anything at all that might lead to some kind of relative. I'll search upstairs.
Thanks for coming, love. Thank you. Thank you.
Excuse me. Who was that? Who was she?
Shut up, Katie.
Well, go on. Her name's Audrey Kavanagh. She went out with Darren for about a year. They broke up there just before Christmas, and if I'm being honest, I'm surprised it lasted that long, because he was a bit stupid when it came to girls. Never saw when he was onto a good thing. And you see him there. That's Jackie Cummins. He used to manage Darren's football team, and that's Mrs. Rogers, Darren's caseworker. Our caseworker after you left.
Katie, if you don't give this a rest, I'm gonna slap you. Will you come
So
on?
don't you stand there and act like his mother. Like you know a thing about Darren, because you don't. You left him. It was the only good thing he ever did for any of us, was to leave.
Katie.
Come here, Ma. Don't let her get to you, right?
Fudgy, how's the beach? Don't you start.
I hope that's not hot water. Only makes it worse. Vinegar is good. Yeah. If you put some on the stain and then wipe it with a damp cloth. Or salt, too.
Thank you, Mammy. I get it.
Hey, have you got the car keys?
Yeah, I have them here. Somewhere. But they can't be gone.
Don't tell me you left them in the ignition.
No. No, I'm certain I brought them in.
Where'd you leave the car?
Well, it was here.
Well, it's not here now.
Maybe it's around the front.
There was no squad car right at the front when we came through.
What do we do now?
You're going to go inside, call control, alert all units. It'll be a laughing stock.
The humiliation.
And then you're going to tell the boss.
Maybe if we wait, it'll just show up.
No. By the book.
The car's around the front.
The look on your face. Yeah, very funny. Thought he was going to cry.
Maybe we should come back later.
I was hoping you'd come back.
Mr. Houlihan,
I have a favour to ask.
it's about your daughter.
You're probably going to have to break the news to Megan about me. I just wanted to know I didn't suffer. And I was thinking about her to the end.
Mr. Houlihan, there's something we need to tell you.
Tell her she was my final thought.
We'll make sure she knows.
If I hear a whisper of this
You
back
won't
at the
search.
station, I better not.
You're certain?
That's what David told him. Said he needed a few hours off to go to a funeral.
Why would David want to go to Darren Kylie's wake?
I don't know.
You've tried calling him.
He's not answering.
Okay, we need to go.
What are the Kylies going to do when David gets there?
Let's hope we don't have to find out.
You okay?
She's right. I had lost touch with him. But Darren was my boy. My flesh and blood. Seeing him lying there doesn't make it any easier.
I know.
Mr. Kylie, I just want to say how sorry I am for your loss.
You're not supposed to be here. Go.
And offer condolences on behalf of my family.
Get out of my house or I'll burst you.
Look, I just don't want this to get any worse.
Do you want to see the damage your family has done? There. Look. Look what your brother did. She'll be him in there, and your family are gonna pay.
David, get out. Go. Get out. Dad! What are you doing? Get off it! Get off! Keith! Get off! Dad! Keith! Dad!
Come here. Get off! Stay there.
Right.
Get up and get out there. Now, go. Go!
He shouldn't be here.
No, he shouldn't. This tragedy that you've suffered, losing a son, a brother. I can't imagine what that's like. I'm truly sorry for your loss. But this, all this fighting and feuding, it stops now.
Hello?
What do you think?
Bit small, isn't it?
Forget the size. See how bright she shines.
Calm down.
Let me go, all right?
Oh, I will, all right. Get down. Down. Stay down, you hear? Stay down. Okay?
This is assault! This is assault!
Stop fighting and we'll let you up.
You ready? 1, 2, 3.
I know me right. You do all right. You open this door, mate. I didn't do it.
What's
You
he
know
done
I
this time?
didn't. Let me out, will you? Please, need you.
I told him he wanted to interview him about a spate of burglaries with his MO all over them. He threw a steam iron at me. Yeah, luckily he was still plugged in.
Open this bloody door now.
You need a solicitor.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
We need a search warrant.
The search is gaff.
They have a right to protest, Podge.
You call setting a flock of hens loose on the motorway a protest?
Animal liberation, clues in the title.
It's a farm, for Pete's sake. That's where chickens belong.
It was a warehouse with a carpet of crap calling itself a farm.
I still smell the little beggars on me.
What is that?
Aqua Reef, high endurance. Came in a hamper, Mammy won at the bingo.
Here, you have a bone to pick with me, Car, the clear.
No, I don't think so.
Well, it won't happen again, I swear. Cross my heart.
What's this?
I'm behind in me coffee subs. We're all straight now, huh? I can help myself without getting lynched, can I?
Do you dance?
Not if I can help it now.
Dance with me, please. Come on.
I can't. I've 2 left feet.
Dance with me.
I really can't.
Just one dance. Just one.
No. I'm not dancing.
Let me out! Let me out! I'm only doing my job! $7 for digging a hole in the ground.
Dad, calm down, will you?
Suppose Darren did deserve the best.
If it wasn't for the Hennessy's, there wouldn't be a funeral. They should be footing that bill.
Mr. Crowley, it's me, Katie. You called me?
Please, let me out!
What? $7?
It's a reasonable price.
It's our door, you're wrecking.
I don't care. That parasite in there deserves everything he's got coming to him.
He's just doing his job, Keith.
No, he's using Darren's debt to rip us off, preying on our tragedy.
It's sneaky and it's wrong, that is.
The funeral was nice, though, wasn't it?
That is not the point.
It was what Darren deserved. It's not Mr. Crowley's fault Darren was killed. Come on, let him out of the pantry.
Okay. I'll give you $4 and not a cent more.
Please, let me out!
She was a fishmonger, and sure 'twas no wonder, for so were her father and mother before.
Okay, that's enough. I've got work to do.
No! No! No, you can't go!
We did suggest an economy range.
Economy range? What? Throw him in the liffey?
We'll get you your money, Mr. Crowley, I promise you. I'm sorry. Haven't you got a life in Costadale somewhere you need to be getting back to?
I can't leave now. Not while my family need me.
Funny that, because I thought leaving when your family needs you is exactly what you do.
You're not the only one in the family, Kay. We all get a say. I want Matt to stay.
What about you, Dad?
Yeah, Vinny. What about you?
Look, I'm not doing this out here right here with the world and its wife watching.
Can you confirm your name is Raymond O'Neill?
No comment.
But you're known to most people as Blu-ray.
No comment.
Because of your reputation for nicking and selling DVD players and other electronic items.
No comment.
But you do have 78 convictions for burglary, shop theft, possession of stolen goods, selling stolen goods, exposing yourself in a public park.
That was mistaken identity. You know that. That was thrown out of court.
No comment.
My mistake. Now, as you know, we have brought you in here today to assist us in our investigation into a series of burglaries, shop thefts. Perhaps you can enlighten us as to your whereabouts on the evenings of September 10th last.
No comment.
October 15th.
No comment.
October 29th.
No comment.
December the 8th.
No.
We were just dancing, that's all.
What's your name, sweetheart?
Ailish. I didn't mean nothing.
She wouldn't leave me alone, man. It's not funny. Big strapping lad like you can't handle the older ladies.
She seems confused.
One too many?
She's hardly touched her drink.
I think she might have something wrong with her in the head.
That's your expert medical opinion, is it?
Look, I've seen it before, all right? You should take her home.
That's your address book, is it?
No!
Ow! All right, all right.
How about we go down the station?
Stop your fussing.
How do we know that this won't go on the blink again? If this happens tomorrow.
Patricia Hennessy's the landlord. That's what we pay her for.
Might be better coming from you. You didn't rat her son into the police, did you?
So?
What, you think that this is all a coincidence? No way, she couldn't do enough for us before I gave my statement, but now? She doesn't want to know. I just
I think it's best if I keep my distance for now.
Go on.
Hey, look what she did to my hand.
We need more than just an Ailish out of her. We need an address or a name of a relative.
You're wasting your time. She's tapped that one.
Maybe we should talk to the boss.
Oh, no way.
Well, what do you suggest then?
Bin her off onto social services.
We're not binning her off on anyone. She needs our help.
She needs a nice quiet room with padded walls. And we're not going to McKay either, so you can forget that. We're not.
You've checked missing persons.
Nothing so far. Doesn't help that we only have a first name.
We need to get an address. What's in the book?
You think it was the third secret of Fatima, the way she's clinging on to it?
I'm gonna borrow this. Ah, Eilish.
The boss making you tea? We're treating you like royalty today, Eilish.
2 sugars, just the way you like it.
You drink that up and I'll take that from you. I can't lose it. My words. I have to keep them with me.
Don't worry. We'll take care of that for you.
That's her. And this is me. There isn't a barge pole long enough, even if I wanted it.
So tell her to go.
She's Darren's mother.
She's bad news. You've forgotten what she did to you.
Thought I'd make myself useful.
I'm out of here. She'll be gone by the time I get back, yeah?
Katie.
That's nice, from my own door.
She was 10 years old when you left. What did you expect? Bunting and a welcome home party?
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just want to be with me family. Happy days.
I'm going to get a paper.
Vinny.
Let her finish her tea and then go check out that address, see if it jogs her memory.
Yes, sir.
And talk to the neighbours. Someone might recognise her.
Will do.
Let me know how you get on.
Where's the crime?
What?
Being a bit too lally isn't an offence. There's no crime, so I don't know what we were doing getting involved.
Raymond's alibi for the 8th of December stands up. He was cleaning seafront as part of his community service.
Doesn't mean he didn't do the other robberies.
They all look like they have the same MO.
Okay, let's just wait and see what the other search of the apartment shows up before we release him, okay?
You can't punish Neve for going to the guards.
Is that all you came for?
It wasn't her fault. She saw what she saw.
You think I'm sabotaging your little cafe? You know me better than that, surely.
I think you're good at hiding things. Getting what you want.
Isn't that what you like?
I mean it. I need it sorted.
Yes.
Yes, you'll have an electrician by the end of today.
Yes. I take it Friday's still on.
You'll be home soon, Ailish. We'll get you settled.
No, I can't. Look, I'm in work. You can't just turn up, okay? Okay.
Ailish, hold on.
hand, could you? I don't know what's up with me. Don't be shy. Nothing you haven't seen before. It was like the black, didn't you? Ever wondered what if we'd stay together?
No.
Have a drink with us?
I'm going to study the farm and pick me some winners.
You used to always let me pick your horses. Come on, Vinny. Have a drink with us. You never know, you might get lucky.
Not open yet.
I know, yeah. I just thought I'd come and tell you today's your lucky day.
Oh, yeah?
I can cook, clean.
I should be kept busy enough at the pub.
She sacked me because her son murdered my brother.
I'm sorry. I can't help you.
What, can't trust a Kylie?
Neve's put her neck on the line for your family. And we rent this place off Patricia Hennessy, so don't pull that with me, okay?
Can show you how to work that if you like. For a price.
You haven't got a key, have you, Eilish? It's getting a bit chilly out. There. Cyclamen and paracycum. It's no good with plants myself. Dandelions and daisies, that's about it.
You didn't think to ask her for a key? I reckon you could squeeze in there if I gave you a leg up.
You're joking, right?
Put all that diet into good use.
It's not a diet, it's a healthy eating regime. Is it a key you're after?
Here, you owe me an apology, pal. May miss that blue ray. Admit it. You got it wrong, huh? It wasn't me.
No comment.
Keep the change.
Take it the search turned nothing up.
No, sure it was him. Now all I've got is half a dozen unsolved burglaries and another thing to go on.
It's there. Yes, I found it. You're here.
You're a dark horse, huh?
Podge?
Oh, lads. Looks like we're about to clear up half our outstanding burglaries. I'll call the ranch. You keep an eye on her, will you?
Hey!
Just don't lose that entry code now.
I won't. Thanks. Okay. Thanks for your help.
Ah, that's not even minimum wage.
Jesus. This much I expect a warranty.
Hire me and I'll throw in the register maintenance for free.
I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Probably wise. Don't upset Patricia Hennessy, do we?
Who's that, Eilish?
My boy. My beautiful boy.
Sharon! We need to get out of here fast.
Why?
This isn't her house.
It is.
You live in a home. You didn't think to mention it. They called the station. We need to get her back. You didn't check the address, did you?
Well, nor did you. The key was...
Lucky guess.
No, that's her son. Who's my son?
Technically, we've broken in. If we get caught before the high jump, come on, love, we need to go back to the station.
Well, what about all the gear?
Sharon!
Let's pick a decent horse, will we? You're never gonna forgive me, are you? I made a mistake.
Huh. And don't I know it? Then walking on one of your mistakes, you and him on my bed.
And I've regretted it ever since. I'm not perfect, I never claimed to be. You telling me you never strayed?
No. Never. Not once.
Can we put it behind us? Forget that it ever happened. We can, can't we?
What made you think going in there was a good idea?
We thought it was her house, Sarge.
Based purely on the fact she found a key under the mat.
And Ailish recognised the guy in the photo. Said it was her son.
You took that from the house?
No, Ailish did.
Go back there now and find that lad in the photo and bring him in.
Sarge.
And while you're at it, you better pray that it is her house. Because if it's not, you two have blown any chance of a conviction with your illegal entry. Now!
It's a toss-up between Randy Fall, Campton, 4 o'clock, or a nice little filly at Utoxeter, 3's a crowd.
Not in my experience. Here, say when.
Up there!
Look what you made me do. Here. It's been a while since we've been this close.
What are you trying to do to me here, Bridge?
Whatever you want.
Pick me a winner.
Vincent's Desire. Used to be a bit of a stallion.
Is that right? And where's he run?
Running. I don't think he can even get out of the stable these days. It's been so long. Not dead from the waist down after all. Like you've died and gone to heaven, what? Go on, it's traditional.
Don't bother with that. You won't have the time.
Why is that then?
You don't want to miss your flight now, do you?
He's definitely the son, you reckon?
Well, the neighbour ID'd him. You Ailish too.
There's thousands of euros worth in there.
What if he doesn't show?
Well, he'll turn up all right.
Maybe we should have stayed with the mum, go get a warrant, come back later from.
No, we need to get him now. Because if he finds out we've been sniffing around, that whole lot'll be cleared out.
What? Oi! Oi! It's about your ma. Ailish Scanlon.
What about me, ma?
We have her down the station.
This is my house, Vincent. I'm going nowhere.
Look, you made it for the funeral. Appreciate that, you know, but there's nothing here for you now.
But we just made love.
Yeah, it was an itch that needed to be scratched. She's on her way.
An itch? I've just lost my son.
It's not nice, is it? Being kicked in the teeth. You ran off and left me the butt of everyone's jokes around here.
I've changed.
Too late. You can't just waltz back in here and think you can pick up where you left off.
You heard him. Out you go.
Wait, where is she?
We'd like a little word first.
Has something happened to her?
No, she's fine.
No. I want to see her. I want to see me ma now. You okay, ma? You trying to escape again? Brendan and Danny send their love.
I know you, don't I?
Couldn't forget this face.
Yeah, I remember you. Maggie's eldest, Jimmy.
Okay, Robbie. We really need to have that chat now.
I'll be back.
Twice in one day. Can't keep away.
Just give me the number, I'll call him myself.
I said I'd arrange it. You know what workmen are like.
Don't take me for a fool, Patricia.
Whatever happened to gratitude? I could get a lot more for that building than you're paying.
Sorry, didn't realise you had company.
It's all right, Donal. We're done here. You're early.
There's something we need to discuss.
Good something or bad something?
Bad something.
That fella in the pub. He didn't touch her or anything, did he? That's not what this is about.
No, nothing like that.
Your mother took us to your house.
Yeah? She forgets she doesn't live there sometimes.
I say house, I suppose warehouse would be a better description.
I'm not with you.
All the gear you're stored in there. Your kitchen looks like a scene out of crime, like.
We've checked serial numbers, we've got photographic evidence.
It's not mine.
It's in your house.
Listen, I tried to bring it back, but she just keeps nicking more and more.
You saying your ma's been thieving?
She doesn't know what she's doing, and I can't stop her. Listen, ask yourself if you don't believe me.
Setback after setback. You'd almost think the gods have it in for us. Or one god, at least.
I get it, Nave.
Good, I was worried I was being too subtle.
Shouldn't you be baking or something?
I tried, but the power blew and I had to chuck everything. Setback.
Isn't there something else that needs doing?
What needs doing is you standing up against bullies. Thought you knew how to work that. Where are you going?
Striking a blow against bullies.
When I audit and present your accounts, my name is on them. My reputation. So if you wanted me to manage the discrepancies, you need to...
Whoa, stop right there. What discrepancies?
The money from the pub.
What money?
There's thousands of euros missing from the books.
He's claiming Ailish stole the goods.
Thinks he can get off scot-free by blaming his doolally mammy.
And a quick call to the home will prove she couldn't have done it.
They say she's got early onset Alzheimer's.
What time are they coming to pick her up?
Soon as, they said.
You can pass the case on to Sergeant McGonagall when you're done, okay?
No problem.
Excuse me, guys.
Sorry.
What can I do for you, Patricia?
I still got clothes in the machine.
Oh, we'll leave us a forwarding address. We'll send them on to you.
I'm leaving, love.
Why?
We don't want her living under our roof.
Well, she can live under mine, under my part of it.
It's all right, love. I'll find somewhere else.
No time like the present.
Hey.
Sorry, we're having a clear out.
You still want that job?
In the cafe?
No, the one in Hollywood. Yeah, the cafe.
What's the catch?
Are you always this suspicious?
Better that than sorry.
The catch is you're in charge of that register. And you start today.
I want at least €12 an hour.
This isn't a negotiation.
All right, give me an hour.
Great. See you later.
What about Patricia Hennessy?
What about her?
Ah, here she is.
You think you've won? I will wipe that smile off your face, madam. You just watch me.
Yeah, send me a postcard from Spain. Tell me all about it.
Yeah, sure. If you wouldn't mind checking that for me.
4 convictions for shoplifting, 2 for burglary. I knew it. He'd scroll written all over him.
Look, you shouldn't even be here.
His daughter, in case you're wondering.
You want us to walk home in the dark? We need taxi money.
For what, basketball practice?
Ask Rachel if you don't believe me. Rachel, tell him.
Yeah, okay, look, we have to hear at 5.
Yes, sorry, I'm still here.
I'm driving myself, right?
Every time I solve a problem, 2 new ones arise.
It's called life.
Your motivational talk could really use some work.
Well, how about this? I've employed an extra pair of hands to help us out.
Tell me he was 6 foot with a full gym membership.
He is a she.
Now I'm hoping not 6 foot with a full gym membership.
It's Katie Kylie.
That's a joke, right?
She's a really hard worker, and she owes me a tenner.
She's a Kylie. Are you deliberately trying to wind Patricia up?
What, you told me to stand up to her?
I meant get the electricity sorted, not throw petrol on the already very big fire.
I think you're overreacting.
You think this is overreacting? Wait until Patricia Hennessy finds out.
I checked with the home. Ailish was there on the dates of all the robberies, so she couldn't have done them.
I could have told you that. I've seen some beauties in my time, but this, trying to frame your own mother who's senile, this takes the gold medal.
And he knew he wouldn't have charged her. That's why he did it.
No excuse. How a man treats his mother tells an awful lot about him. All I'm seeing is a tow rag.
What now? Get a warrant to search the house properly?
Well, I reckon we've enough to charge.
You two solved half our outstanding burglaries in one go. Not as useless as you look.
Cheers, Sarge. Where's Robbie now?
In with Ailish.
I think it's time we had a proper chat with him.
Danny.
Right. That's right. She's the gobby one.
We've been in touch with Marigold House.
They coming together?
And we've been able to eliminate your mother from our inquiries.
Quite a CV you've got here. Should pass it on to Bill Cullen when you get a chance. And a 4-year suspended. Something tells me you'll be getting reacquainted with prison food.
Here, not here. Not in front of me, Ma.
We're better off, son. On our own. Like always. You and me. We have a laugh, don't we? My daughter's gonna be a barrister.
Barista. And not even that, I'm just chopping and cleaning.
It's a start. A fresh start.
Dead proud of you, Dad.
Ma!
Sorry to interrupt. You couldn't give us some sugar, could you?
Yeah.
Maureen's put me up for a while. I'm going to be your new next door neighbour.
So why'd you risk it? Some skanky DVD players and knockoff runners.
I did it so she could be somewhere nice.
You don't have to pay for your mother's care. You can get that for free.
Yeah. If I want that rotten and some rancid old kip, stuck on front of the telly all day. She's 46. I wanted to give her somewhere nice with a garden and fresh air.
So you broke the law?
Yeah, and I'd do it again. That woman spent every last penny on us. Now she's got this thing. Eating away at her brain. She's got nothing. And it's not her fault. But you try and tell me you wouldn't do the same for your ma.
He's on his way. The fella from the home.
We'll be getting a warrant to search your premises. And we'll be charging you. You know what that means?
Yeah. Yeah. Save you kicking the door in.
This is nice, isn't it? Me and you working as a team.
Yeah, I thought I got a bad smell.
Katie.
What part of get lost don't you understand?
Look, your mother's just getting her stuff. She's gone.
Well, she must be slowing down in her old age. Because last time you left us, it took all of 15 minutes. Just long enough for the taxi to arrive.
Don't you talk to me like that. I'm still your mother.
No, you're not. My mother is dead.
There's no need for that.
It's okay. I'm going. I would put manners on you, madam.
When are you going to ever learn?
You know I can't do anything about this.
You're supposed to be a policeman.
You're my mother-in-law. It's a conflict of interest.
She's been stealing from my pub.
You can't go accusing people of things without evidence, especially not with what's going on with Michael.
You want evidence? Read it yourself. The theft stopped as soon as Katie Kylie was sacked. She's a thief, and I want her arrested.
She wasn't always like this. Used to sing in halls.
She was singing down the pier earlier.
Don't tell me. Molly fecking Malone. She's forgotten all her kids' names. Still remembers every word of that bleeding song.
When was she diagnosed?
A few years back. She was like that for ages. Forgetting things. Disappearing.
Bit low blaming her.
I'm the only one. 5 kids, 2 brothers. I'm the only one who bothers their ass to go see her. The only one who cares. I'm all she's got. You might think it's low, but I'd do anything. I'd say anything. Not go back inside. 6 months' time, she'll be gone. There'll be nothing left of her by the time I get out. I'll never see her again.
If you win the station sweepstakes again, I'm demanding an investigation.
Nothing like that. Had a bit of a result today.
What? Nab someone doing 45 in a 30 zone?
Actually, we managed to solve 9 outstanding burglaries and shop thefts in one go.
No way.
And we recovered most of the gear. A very sweet haul.
Good job, Podge. There's no way he pulled down 9 burglaries.
Professional injury is a very unattractive trade.
It's a wind-up.
Ask the boss, he nearly wept tears of gratitude when he saw the dent we knocked in the crime stats.
Definitely a wind-up.
Go in and have a look. They're processing the little scrote we caught for it right now.
Yeah, I will.
I would like to tell you how I pulled it all off, but I'm sure you'd rather wait and read all about it in the Garda review.
Get back here, Ned! Get back!
Unbelievable woman. Can you believe that? Half an hour. We were rid of her for half an hour.
Need any help in the kitchen?
No. Thanks for the job, by the way. Don't thank me.
It's just a trial. See how it goes.
Sure, yeah. What is this even meant to be?
I hope you know what you're doing.
Ma. I have to go, Ma. I have to go. I'll take that. Cheers. And they boat wheeled their barrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels. Alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Crying cockles and mussels. Alive, alive, oh.
I can still hold it, you know.
Yeah, you can.
Can we go back home, Robbie? Can we?
She died of a fever.
No
one could save her. And that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Can I take her out? Come on, man.
Where's Podge?
We're not joined at the hip.
Listen, don't let that Scanlon fella get to you. He deserves us coming to him.
I wish we'd never gone to that house. Some things we'd be better off not knowing.
Yeah, crime's a crime. Can't go around making exceptions.
Here comes trouble.
Oh. I told you, wait in the car.
I just need to go toilet. I won't be a sec.
Unbelievable. Waste half the bloody lives in the jacks. Look, when I get back, I'll deal with them, okay? 5 minutes. I'm driving off without you.
This isn't like you, Neve. Give the girl a chance, will you? Brother just died.
What the hell are you doing?
It's not finished yet.
Leave it alone, I've already done that.
You reckon?
It's good, I like it. It's really good.
Frothy coffee on the house, Garda?
No, I'll pass, thanks. Katie, do you mind if I have a word?
What about?
Not here. Might be best if you come down to the station.
He means it. He'll drive off. You don't know my dad.
I won't.
You should get your dad to buy you a car.
What?
Well, you have a license, don't you?
You joking? I'm not 17.
What about you?
Me? No, I'm only 15.